Good morning students of class 8. Today is part 9. Our subject is math. Today's topic is commutative property of whole numbers. In previous classes we have studied about closure property of integers. Okay, in previous classes we have studied about the closure property of integers. In today's class I tell you about the closure property of whole number. In addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, I tell you both. Okay, first of all, you are in 8th class, so you know about the commutative property, and in previous part I also explained you what is the meaning of commutative property and what is the maths formula of commutative property. Okay, so first of all I tell you, commutative property means we can use for here the sign is addition, means this is the addition property. So here I tell you about that. Okay, if the two whole numbers we can use for whole numbers, if both are whole number then it will be satisfy the commutative property or not satisfy the commutative property. Okay, so students, what is the whole number? Whole number is started from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 infinitive, that whole numbers are. Okay, so first of all I tell you about the addition. We studied about addition, that addition for addition the commutative property of whole number are satisfy or not satisfy. What is our observation if we say that addition of commutative property of whole numbers? Suppose a and b are whole number. Okay, then I write here a plus b is equals to b plus b. Okay, it means now we don't know that it will be satisfy or not satisfy. Okay, first of all we check here that we can take an example and then we say that it will be satisfy or not satisfy. Okay, first of all students, always be remember what is the commutative property means. It means if the both digit signs are different, okay, sign will be changed according the name of this. If we use addition for addition commutative property, here addition sign. If we use subtraction for commutative property, here we can use subtraction sign. If we do for multiplication, so here we write multiplication sign. For division, here we write division sign. Okay, we can check here that the commutative property of whole numbers are satisfied for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. We can check here. So in maths formula, what is the commutative property? It means if we interchange the whole numbers, if we interchange the two whole numbers as like ab then ba, okay, then the answer will be same or not same. Okay students, so first of all for addition I write the rule of commutative property, then I will took here an example as like 5 and 7. If a is equals to 5 and b is equals to 7, then it will be satisfy or not satisfy. Here we use 5 plus 7. Okay students, always be remember that here we don't use here I don't use here minus 5 and plus minus 5 minus 7, because for whole number here commutative property of whole number, it means minus is not in whole numbers. Okay, minus integers we can use here. If I can use here integer, then I write here minus also, but there is not integer, there is whole number, so we don't write here minus, because minus is not in whole numbers, because whole number starts from 0. Okay, so both are positive. Okay, so we don't have four parts, positive, negative, positive. This is not here because this is whole number, not integers. Okay, so don't be mixing that types of that what is integer, what is whole number, and write here anyways as you say that. Okay, so here only you write here only the whole numbers. Okay, so 5 and 7 and 7 and 5. Okay, so it becomes 7 5 is equals to 12 and 7 plus 5 plus 7 12, 7 plus 5 12. It means 12 plus 12 is equals to 12. It means we can our observation is that we can say that addition of commutative property of whole number will be satisfied, because in both condition this our observation is that this will be satisfied. Okay, LHS and RHS are equal, so we can say this is satisfied. We can use here yes. But in now I tell you in subtraction. subtraction. It means, students, don't be confused that I change the mark only. I tell you that commutative property means interchange the whole numbers a and b, but not the sign. Interchange the whole number or commutative property. Sign is depends on the subtraction. If we use subtraction, addition, multiplication, division, we can use signs. Okay, so here a minus b, here I take a for 5 and b for 7. Okay, then what will be the result? Student, look here carefully that a is equals to 5 and b is equal to 7. Sign is minus. B is equals to 7. Look, students, carefully we can use 5 minus 7, then we have right here minus 2, then 7 minus 2, 2. Student, look, minus 2 is equals to 2. Is that right? Is that not right? So we can say that the subtraction of commutative property of whole number is not satisfied. Why not satisfied? Because it becomes minus 2 and becomes 2. So we can easily say that commutative property of whole numbers for subtraction is not satisfied. So we can write here our observation is not satisfied. Okay, students, so these commutative properties of these type of examples we can use here. Okay, now for multiplication. Multiplication, it means multiplication means here I write the sign of multiplication. A is equals to 5, b is equals to 7. Okay, okay, students, now look here, 5 7s are 35, 7 5s are 35. It means it will be satisfied. Then we say that multiplication of commutative property of whole number will be satisfied. Okay, students, will be satisfied. So we can easily say that it will be satisfied. So multiplication of commutative property of whole number will be satisfied. Then we use here divide. Division, we can write a division also. So don't be confused, students, how we write these type of questions. Okay, students, I write here as 7 5. For example, we can use any example. A is equals to 5, b is equals to 7. Okay, then here the sign is divide. So then you can take any examples of not 5 7. You can do any example as like 3 4 9 6 4 7 8 4 9 10. Anything you will be doing here. So here the sign is okay. Then it becomes 5 upon 7, 7 upon 5. Students, we know that 5 upon 7 and 7 upon 5 is not equals to. So we write here not satisfied. So we can say that a division of commutative property of whole number is not satisfied. Our observation, what is our observation of division commutative property of whole number? We say this is not satisfied. Okay, so student, I tell you addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So our addition and multiplication will be satisfied, and subtraction or division will not satisfy on commutative property of whole numbers. So in today's class I tell you 4 parts: commutative property of additions, commutative property of whole number in 2 chunks. Okay, four ways. Okay, addition, subtraction, multiplication and divisions. Okay, so students, today's homework is write and learn the commutative property of whole number and give two examples in your fair notebook. Students, do this homework in your fair notebook. Write and learn the commutative property of whole numbers and give two examples in your fair notebook. It means you can write commutative property first, then write here let's a and b are whole number, and for addition commutative property a plus b is equals to b plus a is satisfy or not satisfy. Give two examples of addition and two examples of subtraction, two for multiplication, two for division in your fair notebook. Okay students, this is your today's homework. Thank you.
For more updates, search on YouTube RP Dular Section Session. Please subscribe the channel and press bell icon.